Thank you for joining us today for Cedar Rapids Small Business Interviews. I'm Diane Shaw with Keller Williams Legacy Group, and today we are interviewing Debbie Thompson with Anytime Embroidery. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for coming out.
Yeah. So tell us about your business and how you got started.
Well, I started my business about a year ago, but I have been doing crafts for many, many years. And when I was younger, my mom got hurt at work, so she bought this long arm quilting machine here, and she was making quilts. And I was able to help her to pin the quilts on and help her make the quilts. And then when her health started failing, then she would have me come and do the quilts for her. And I really enjoyed. It was kind of like my time away from all my problems and issues. So
sure.
What I did here is I took a throw blanket that you get at the store, a tie blanket, I guess it's called, and I embroidered all the little hearts on this side so that it would have a little bit more stability in it, and then put a edging on all the way around it.
It's really nice.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So you make quilts, and then you also make these blankets, which have quilted throughout with the hearts. Okay. So what else do you have for business, what you do for your business?
I also was lucky enough a year ago to be able to pick up this this embroidery machine from Scott Thorpe. It would be Thorpe's Design here in Vinton.
Yeah.
I went in, they were going out of business. I went in to pick up some t-shirts, and during that, we started talking about this embroidery machine. Next thing I know, I'm going home, getting Darren, and going back to have him take a look at it. And we ended up putting money down and bought it 2 days later. Enjoyed all of that. I've made some hats for Tama Benton Corporation. Did 100 hats for them. I've made hats for I made some hats for Performance Paving out in Arizona. That's the company my son works for. And while he was here visiting, he asked me to make him a hat. So I did. And he took it back with him, and his boss fell in love with it and ordered 50 hats.
That's wonderful. That's really good.
So,
yeah. So here's an example of some of the work. Tell us about this.
This is the first hat that I ever did all by myself. So I was kind of impressed that
it turned out really well.
It turned out really good.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to do some, I like making crafts for babies and people who just had babies. So I thought this one would be kind of cute. So
yeah. And here's
and another one.
Dog Mom
was practicing on. I seen it on TikTok and tried to give it a go and see what happened. So I think it turned out pretty good.
It did. And then tell us about this.
That's a patch that I did for. It was a practice patch. I had talked to one of the guys out at the Isaac Walton here in town, and he was asking me if I could make patches. Well, I haven't done that yet, so I was just giving it a shot to see how it turned out. And I don't think it turned out too bad.
No, I think it turned out really good. So, okay. So is there anything else that you do for your work in this room that you want to show us, or shall we go over to your craft room?
We can go over to the craft room now.
Okay. Okay, so we're back again, and we are in Deb Thompson's craft room. And so now tell us what kind of work you do here.
In here, I have the industrial machine where we can sew up the quilts. We also have a serger to go around all the edges on the machines. I also have two DTF printers. Those are direct to film. They're in between like a screen print and a sublimation. So they're supposed to last longer when you print them out. You can do multiple colors. So like with a Cricut machine, if you want to do different colors, vinyls and all that stuff, you have to do 2 different layers.
Okay.
Where with a direct to film shirt, you can print out 1 layer with all the multiple colors. Like I have on here, my shirt that I made. I've also done this shirt here. This was for
Ellis.
flashback on Ellis. I made 50 shirts, all different sizes. We even made one that was 5X for a gentleman there that he collects. And then here's a couple of the other ones that I've done for kids. Like I said, I really enjoy making stuff for kids. So these are my fun little practice ones.
Yes, I will be buying this for my granddaughters.
And then here's the last one. I also enjoy making cups to do. This is a hydro dip, another thing I seen on TikTok that I had to try and just absolutely fell in love with the way they turned out.
It's very nice. It's very pretty.
Yes. And I also made a couple of these are they're called bowl warmers or bowl holders. You put, like, if you had a bowl of soup and you warmed it in the microwave, you can put it in here so it keeps your hand cold, or your hand doesn't get warm. And then if you put ice cream in there, your hand doesn't get cold. So
that's very nice. Okay. Well, is there anything else you would like us to know about your business? And
well, I'm located in Benton. Just make all kinds of different crafts. So if there's something out there that you would like, please let me know, and maybe we can brainstorm something to get you what you need.
Because it looks to me like you can do a lot of different things, and you have shown us that today. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for joining us today.